Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports here. It is September 27, 2022, and yes, Kyrie Irving in the media again yesterday. The Brooklyn Nets had a media day yesterday, and Kyrie Irving said he lost $100 million because he was not vaccinated. Like he was not, he didn't get the needle, right? Nothing wrong with that. His prerogative, and many people don't get it. Nothing wrong with that. It's their body, their choice. But is that the only reason why he didn't get the $100 million? It just doesn't seem a bit right, because I was watching First Take this morning, and Stephen A. made a very good point, along with Richard Jefferson. In 11 seasons, 6 or 7 of those seasons, he's only played 60 or more games. You got to take into consideration the fact that he did not show up to work after the January 6th riots at the Capitol. Prior to that, he took 2 weeks off for his sister's birthday party or something like that. I can't remember. But, it's his choice, whatever he wants to do, right? 100%. But my question to you guys is that the only reason, what he's claiming, is that the only reason why he never got paid $100 million extension, because he didn't get the needle, right? He didn't get the vaccine, whatever. So is that the only reason, or do you agree with Stephen A. Smith saying the fact that it has everything to do with it? Everything that, he's not reliable, he's not accountable, right? Even though he said he will be accountable this year, which I totally get that he will be 100% accountable because it's contract season, right? He's got to get paid. So he's going to put on one hell of a show. They got a really good chance to make the finals, but that's on paper, obviously. So tell me what you guys think. Is Kyrie Irving right in him saying he lost $100 million because he was not he didn't get the vaccine? Or is Stephen A. right saying that it has everything to do with the fact that he did not get the $100 million extension? The January 6th riots, he took time off. He took time off for his sister's birthday party, even though it was like against league rules where you couldn't go out or something like that. But tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comment section, right? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's 1. Actually, that's 2. 3, make sure you hit the like button. That's 3. And number 4, make sure you hit that notification button, for you're gonna get more of these videos. I know you guys are dying for it. Check this clip out from Stephen A. Smith. Tell me what you guys think. Do you agree with him, or do you agree with Kyrie Irving? Jag from Jaggy Sports.
Self-awareness is so key.
Right.
Self-awareness, who you are, what's needed of you, what the team is needed of you. I'm going to go down here and list Kyrie's games played. 29, 54, 20, 67, 60. He played 72 in 2016, year we won a championship. Part of the reason why we won a championship.
That's right.
And then you go down, 53. And then 2014, 2013 is the first time that he played back-to-back 70 games in a season. So outside of everything you say, let's take everything that you just said off the table. We're not going to talk about vaccines. We're not going to talk about missed time. We're going to talk about how much are you available on the court. And if you look at it, 29, 54, 20, 67, 60, it's hard to win a championship like that when one of the best players in the world, and people were talking about, look, Anthony Davis, history of injury, he's played more than Kawhi and Paul George and Kyrie. None of those teams are contending for championships for those reasons. If you don't get the best players in the world, that you are paying $50 million to, if these guys aren't playing 70 games a season, getting ready for the postseason, not talking about 60 games and we're not sure if they're going to play in the postseason, that's going to put you from 1 to maybe potentially the 8th seed like they were when they were number 1 when Kevin Durant went out and all of a sudden they struggled to get into the postseason. You got to have availability. So I'm going to talk about just basketball. And from the basketball standpoint, there is huge questions of durability. Plus, he's in his, he's getting to that age now where you're like, are we going to commit to somebody that has not played 70 games back-to-back seasons since 2013, 2014, has had multiple surgeries, and we're going to give him a bag? He wouldn't give himself that contract. He, as a businessman, and I know Kyrie is a businessman, he would not give himself that contract. And that's why I think this season, it's about changing the narrative. Now, you can only change it so much to a degree, but you talked about all the stuff off the court. I'm talking about basketball on the court, and both of them don't matter.
To me, I am talking about basketball on the court. I don't believe I'm talking about off the court because it's exactly what impacts his play on the court. That's all I'm talking about. I don't want to get into his personal business. His personal business is his. I also want to say this. Let me tell you something right now. I don't want his past to cost him. If he wants to change the narrative, I want to support him changing the narrative. Amen. I don't have to talk to him to talk about him. That's people that they don't realize that about First Take. I don't have to talk to you. I get paid to talk about you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm good. It's like, it doesn't mean I don't lose any sleep. If you want to talk, because when you talk to me, it actually influences how I might think because I got the input from you. But if you don't talk to me, you're leaving it up to Stephen A. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. It makes my job easier. But here's the deal. In 11 years, Kyrie Irving has not played more than 60 games 7 times in 11 years. That's on him. And so when you talk about wanting to change the narrative, well, you got to first accept responsibility for the fact that you are the one that dictated the narrative. I might have disseminated it. I might have echoed it,
talked about what
but the creation came from him. And so now that he's in this situation, you got to own it. And the only way to overcome it, this is the sad part about all this. The only way to overcome it is the only way that matters. All you got to do is play. That's it. When people pay their money to come to the Barclays Center through Atlantic Avenue traffic.
And you're going to put some respect on Barclays Center. You're going to start putting some respect on Barclays.
I love the arena. It's the damn traffic getting to the arena. That damn Atlanta. Listen, I love the pizza shops on Atlantic Avenue. They're delicious. But the point is, damn it, I mean, it's just too much damn traffic. But you go there, and it's like it's an insult to him that you expect to see him play, and you're paying your money because this dude is a box office attraction. This is not football where you're just going to see the game. No, with basketball, you go to see individuals, and that's an individual that you want to see.